I'm Ashley. I'm the owner and founder of Authentic Sassy Humble Cosmetics. Today in this video, we're just going to be filling some lip gloss tubes. The point of this video today is to kind of show you the way I do it, which could be a easier way for you. A lot of people I know use these syringes to fill up their their tubes, along with a pipette. But today I'm going to show you a easier way. Now this way you may have already heard of, but if not, if it's brand new to you, I hope that it can actually help you in some type of way. All right, so you know, I'm gonna make sure we have everything we need to get started. You want to make sure that you have your lip gloss base, whatever lip gloss base you're gonna be using. We have our lip gloss base already pre-made, ready to go. So that is right here. You're gonna want to have your lip gloss tubes that you're gonna be using to fill up. These are the lip gloss tubes that we are gonna be using. They're already cleaned out, sanitized, and ready to go. I like to put them in here just so that I can separate them from the rest, so I'll know which ones are, you know, already sanitized, ready to go, and which ones may still need clean and which ones need labeled. As you can see here, these are the ones that I have already completed today. So I have done quite a few already. As you can see, they have not been labeled yet, but they're like a fuchsia pink color. I have some glitter greens. I have a bunch of different ones that I've done. So these are already completed, just needing to be labeled. So if you want like a closer look, you can see them. Now these are available for purchase on my website, AuthenticSassyHumble.com. I have a lot of different types, different sizes, different styles, different scents. So yeah, make sure you take a look. And if you use the code IG Beauty, all caps, it'll give you 10% off your entire order. Okay, I haven't made a individual discount code for YouTube yet, so if you're watching this video, you do have my permission to go ahead and use IG Beauty, all caps, to get 10% off. Okay, and all orders that's over $50 are free shipping. Okay, so let's get into this video. So again, you want to make sure you have your lip gloss base. You want to have the tubes that you're going to be using. You want to make sure that you have some latex gloves. You always want to make sure that you have your hands covered up before starting to work. I also use masks most times. I don't have any right now, but having a mask is a really good thing to do when you're preparing your glosses as well. You want to have a nice thick pair of scissors, okay? Now you want to have some extra disposable bowls just in case you need those. I like to have my alcohol handy. And then now, like we were talking about before, instead of using the syringe, I found these condiment bottles you can get them on Amazon. You can get them at the dollar store. I went to the Dollar Tree to try to see if I can find them, and I could not find any. At least the one that was in my neighborhood, I couldn't. But they're called condiment bottles. So as you can see, they're used at most restaurants for like ketchup, mustard, and different condiments. So these particular ones, I believe, are 8 ounces. I'll have them linked below just in case you want to grab them. They're in my Amazon storefront. These are the ones that I use. Like I said, they're 8 ounces. And the reason why I like these, for one, they're easier to use to actually get the lip gloss in the tubes. Okay, whether they're short tubes or long tubes, I found that these are so much easier to use than using the regular syringes. Okay, so the box that I got from Amazon, it came with 4 in there, and that's why I like them, because once you put your base in there, you can use it to fill up your tubes, and then say you have some left over, you put the top on it and you store it away. And I'll usually put like a little label on it with the name that I decided to go with for this particular gloss. And then you can, you know, kind of organize them in some type of bin and just have them all lined up so that you can, you know, get to them easily. And then when you want to use them, they're already ready to go in the bottles. Okay, so if you think that this was helpful, I definitely want you to leave comments below. Like I said, I'm definitely new to this YouTube thing, so any comments, any kind of engagement or help would definitely be helpful. Again, don't forget to like this video and comment, share, and subscribe, if I say that correctly. So if you can do that right now, I really appreciate it. Okay, so again, you're gonna want to make sure you have your bottles, and yeah, we're gonna hop right into the video because I'm gonna show you guys how I actually do the whole process, and then we'll actually fill some up. I have 10 tubes left to get filled, so we can go ahead and we can fill those together. That way you can see exactly how to do it. Okay, all right, so first things first, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get on my latex gloves. Now usually, you want to wash your hands first. I did wash my hands a little earlier. You want to wash your hands first or sanitize your hands, and then you want to put your latex gloves on. And then usually I'll put a mask on as well. I don't have any available today. I do have some on their way, but we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So again, I have my lip gloss base here. It's already pre-made. This here, I have not particularly named it yet, but it's pretty much all ready to go. These are my new lip gloss collection. These lip glosses here are color changing, so they do change colors depending on your particular pH balance. So although it looks pink here, it may turn into like maybe a darker pink and maybe a lighter pink, but it does change depending on your mood. So that's what these glosses right here are, famous for. And they also include a little bit of CBD oil in the formula. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna want to make sure that your lip gloss base is mixed up really good. You want to make sure that you have a nice consistency based off of however you do your particular formula. Okay, so as you can see, it's like a really nice consistency. You want to make sure that it's like completely ready to go. I haven't really done any videos like showing me actually make the lip gloss base, but if you are interested in seeing how I create the actual gloss base, then let me know in the comments and I would definitely do that for you. So it's just so fun just stirring it. I just keep stirring it. But you just want to make sure like it's completely stirred up. Right, then you want to make sure everything is ready. I'm gonna take this white washcloth. I'm gonna put this down. This is what we're gonna be working on. And then I'm just gonna have an extra bowl here so that I can put the spoon into that. Okay, so you want to have this, and you want to have your bottle, of course. And another thing that you want to have a pipette. Okay, you want to have one of these. I want to show you guys. I have found this pack of pipettes. This is, I think, like 1,000. Let's see how many it is. No, it's like 200. 3 milliliter disposable pipettes. I think it was like only $4. I have it on my Amazon storefront. So if you want to grab one, go ahead and grab one. Like, I don't think I would ever run out. So I might as well, you know, grab it. So I wanted to show you guys that, put you guys up on game. Because you want to make sure that you get good, you know, good quality supplies. But you want to try to get them at a good price if you can. We need to try to save money wherever you can, possibly. So if you grab those, that would definitely be saving money. And then with the bottles that I told you about, the 4-pack, I can't recall exactly how much they are, but I'm a real good shopper as far as trying to budget and find good deals. So these were definitely at a good deal for what you're getting, for the quality and everything. Another thing with the tip here, I noticed that they come in a lot of different like forms, a lot of different qualities. These are not as good quality, and that's what you want, because the tip on the end here is not as thick. The one that's like super good quality, they're super thick, and it's really hard to get that to come off. And one of our steps at the end here is we're gonna cut this off. So you want to make sure that you get one that's not too hard. I mean, even if it's hard, you can get it off, but it's just a struggle. So if you look on my Amazon storefront, you'll see the exact ones that I have, and those will work good for you. Okay, so you want to make sure you have those. You want to make sure you have your scissors, and then, like I said, you want to make sure you have your pipette. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna just stir your lip gloss base. So we're gonna just stir this a little bit more, and then we're gonna just want to get all that excess off. Then I'm gonna set this into this bowl here, and you're gonna take your bottle here, and we're gonna pour our base into this bottle. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the hair on my face so it can actually work. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on some more gloves, and we're gonna get into actually showing you. I don't want to drag this out too long. Okay, so again, I want to stir it. I don't know why. I just always like to stir it right before I get ready to pour it in. But I'm gonna keep this here so that I can actually use it. But I take the bowl, and I hope you guys can see. Let me adjust my camera closer so you can actually see it a little better. Okay, so hopefully that's a little closer so you can actually see. So I'm just gonna take my bowl here, and I'm just gonna bend it. On this side, you have a little crack already in it, so I'm gonna use that spot to actually pour it into my here. So I'm gonna see if you guys can actually see it without me making a mess. Looks like I'm doing pretty well, y'all. As soon as I said that, I got some on the end edge. So you want to get it all into the bottle. And when I work with my colors, I usually work with them 8 ounces at a time or a little less. So these Climate bottles are like perfect for the size that I work with. Now, if you work with bigger, if you like work with like bigger sizes, as far as like, you know, particular colors, you may want to get like 16 ounces. But these are 8 ounces, and you can see how it's pretty much full to the top. I'm going to turn it around here, and I'm going to get my spoon, and I'm going to scrape out the excess because we are not wasting a drop of lip gloss base. So I'm just going to go ahead and scoop it out so it can get down in there. So I can get it as much as possible. It should be like a full, hopefully like 8 ounces. Should be. Let's get it in there. Yes, baby, get it in there. I think I did a pretty good job without wasting too much today. Yes, that in there. Okay. So I think I got I got most of it out. Like I said, I'm not gonna waste. That should be good. From the edge here. And then we have a little bit more in this bowl from a spoon. We did a really good job with scooping it all out. So we got all of that out. And then now we can just pretty much dispose of our bowls. We pretty much got a lot of there. And I'm gonna go ahead and change my gloves. I go through a lot of gloves. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put on a new pair of gloves. I don't know why I go through so many gloves. I don't like to like work with the gloves after it's been like if it's sticky or anything like that. I don't know. So I just go through a lot of these latex gloves. So next, as you can see, we poured all of our lip gloss base into our condiment bottle, right? So I think I did pretty good as far as making a mess. I didn't get much on there. So let's go ahead and wipe it off the edge. Yeah, I didn't make too much of a mess. So I gotta come. Now this is the top. So next, like I said, we're gonna need the top. You're gonna need a pipette, and we're gonna need a pair of scissors. Okay. Now these are pretty heavy duty universal scissors, and like I said, depending on which kind you get, if you get these, they're pretty easy to cut. So on the actual top, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it has a line on it. I want you to take your scissors and I want you to cut right on that line, okay? Oh, it pops off there. But we got it off, as you can see. Nice, good cut, right? Then you want to take your pipette, okay? And you want to cut your pipette about right here. Like you see the bubble, I like to cut it about right here. Okay, right? And then you want to take that pipette and you want to connect that pipette to the end of the bottle, and you want to make, the cap, and you want to make sure it's like a really snug fit. If you get it on there correctly, it'll be a nice snug fit, kind of like a screw. You just screw it on like a screw. That's how you know it's all the way on there. See that? Okay. Just like that. See, just screw it on there. Just like that. Now, at the beginning of the video when we talked about supplies, I did not tell you about tape, and I do apologize. So, I do want you to use tape. I forgot about that because we're going to take tape and connect it here, okay? So if you give me a moment, I'm going to go and grab some tape. So I do apologize. We did not actually discuss the tape part before, but yes, you're going to need tape just to make sure that it's super secure, right? So now that you have it like this, you want to get you some tape. I usually get like some like packing tape, and then just kind of, if it's fatter, like a thick piece, you can cut it in half just to make it kind of skinny, and then I take it and I just wrap it right around that nozzle, because we're just wrapping it around just to ensure that it's super tight so none of our liquid gets out of there. Now I know some people are like, wow, this probably takes a long time to do. Well, it takes about probably maybe 5 minutes to prep all of this once you have everything together. And although that's like 5 minutes more than you were doing, it's gonna help you in the long run. It's gonna save you from wasting so much product when trying to get your products into your tubes, and it's gonna also help you make sure that your product is distributed in your tubes correctly. Make sure it's not like not all the way filled up, not just ugly. You want to make sure that it's done properly. So I just take tape and I get it all the way around that nozzle so that it looks something like this, right? And I just pinch it together just to make sure nothing can get out of it. And you can really put however much tape you want on there. That's pretty much up to you. I'm just going to put a tiny bit more tape because I think I kind of put it down a little bit too far. So I'm just going to put more tape up the spout a little bit. And again, you don't have to put all this tape on here like that. I'm just doing it because, hey, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I just put it around that nozzle, squeeze it together, make sure that it is on there. And look at that. It's like nice and secure and ready to go. Okay? So now once you've done this part, you can move everything out your way because pretty much everything else is irrelevant. You want to go ahead, you want to reattach the lid to your actual condiment bottle, right? And then you're ready to go, right? So now let's start filling lip gloss tubes. You're going to see how much easier it is to get the product into the tubes, and you're going to see how much more control you have over what you put into the tube and what actually ends up wasted. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so again, these were the tubes that we were using today. These are my best sellers. I love these tubes. They're already clean, they're ready to go. We're just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna set the lid over here to the side. When I usually prep my bottles, I like to get all of my bottles lined up. I like to get all of my bottles lined up. I like to get all of the lids in one pile, and I like to get all of the stoppers in another pile. So we're gonna get our tubes here, we're gonna get my lids here, and we're gonna put our stoppers in another pile here so that everything is just easily accessible so that I can put everything together the best way possible. Everything's secure. So now all we need is to get our actual stoppers. All right, so now I have everything organized. I have all of my tubes here. I have all of my stoppers here. I have all of my tops here. I have my lip gloss base here. I have a cloth here, and I have my alcohol here because I like to wipe off the outside of them. So it's much easier. Now, you're going to be able to see how much more control you have. So when I fill my tubes, I go ahead and just, squeeze lightly. You're going to be able to see, look, you can see how much control. Like you can start, you can stop, start, stop, start. See it sucking in? Start, stop. Oh, that's so much easier. You have control over what goes into the bottle. You can be upside down like this, and you have control of what actually goes into the bottle, so nothing spills over, okay? It's not gonna come out unless you actually squeeze it, okay? So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start squeezing it, and now that I have control, I can make sure that my gloss is getting into all four corners. Don't you hate when there's lip gloss and it's not all the way filled to the top, or you can see spaces and gaps in there? No, we want to make sure that we are giving product. So we're going to make sure that we are squeezing it in all four corners first, and then I just go ahead in the middle and just squeeze it and just let it fill itself up. Now generally I don't have to hold it, but I'm just showing you guys. So just want to go ahead and you just want to squeeze it until you get it filled. And when you use the wands with the wands, you don't want to fill it all the way to the top, or your stopper won't be able to come out. So when you let go of the bottle, you see there's nothing wasted, there's nothing overspilling, there's nothing nowhere. You see that? It's just so much more easier. See that? So now you just put your stopper in. You put your cap on. And voila. There you are. Super easy, right? So let's go ahead and get the rest of these filled up. Like I said, I don't even have to hold it. I just do it like this. Just make sure that it is. And you know what? I am so sorry, guys. I know you guys are probably like, why is it going so slow? And I was wondering, like, why is it going so slow, y'all? I forgot a step. You want to, sorry, y'all. You want to cut the tip off of this, right? I forgot about that. You want to cut the tip off of this, or it is going to come out extremely, extremely slow. And I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you guys that. But yes, you're going to cut the tip off of that, okay? You're still going to have the control that you had before, but it's going to be so much easier to fill up. I'm so sorry, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all that. But now, as you can see, it's so much easier coming out. And it's actually full, So you want to go ahead and get that in. You want to put your stopper in, like that. And then you want to put your top on. And then you're done. I'm so sorry, I forgot to tell you guys about that step. But yeah, that is like super important because it's gonna take so much more time to come out. So now that it's cut, you can see how much faster it comes out. Look at that. See what I mean? Like, and you can really fill your lip gloss bottles in minutes like this. See that? Minutes. Are you counting? See how long it takes me to actually fill these up? So much easier. And I have so much more control. There's no waste. I am done filling. I have filled all 10 of those bottles, and I have some left. So now that I have some left, I can go ahead and just store this over here and use it later. And when I'm ready for it, it's already ready to go. So, I mean, for anybody that makes lip glosses, this is going to make time so much easier for you. So I really hope this video helped you. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to this video. Please like, please share. And also, please tell me what you think of this video in the comments. Let me know if you want more videos like this. If you want more videos of me actually showing you how I make my lip gloss base. Just whatever it is that you guys want to see. It's really up to you guys. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Again, like I said, I'm really new to like the whole YouTube thing, but I would really appreciate your support with, you know, kind of like engagement, any kind of feedback, so that I can, you know, do better for you guys and be able to show you guys more. A little bit about me. I started this brand a year ago, and it's an uphill, downhill battle, but I love what I do. I put a lot of time, care, and love into preparing each of my products, making sure they're packaged nicely for my customers, make sure everything is done the way I would want done for me. So I put a lot of time and effort into building my brand. So if you want to take a second and take a look at my website is AuthenticSassyHumble.com. I'll leave that link below as well, so you can take a look and tell me what you think. I have a lot of affordable makeup products, beauty products, also some body care products. I have body butter, body scrub, things of that nature. And I have much more to come. So make sure you stay tuned. And again, if you haven't followed me already, make sure you do, so you won't miss out on everything that I have coming in the future. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I know this process was extremely helpful for me. I am not gonna do it any other way now, and I wanted to be able to provide you guys with a hack to provide you with a easier way as well. So as you can see, I am finished with them, all 10 of them. We got them all filled and ready to go. So once I fill them up, I generally always wipe them down with alcohol. And if they're really kind of like, if they're really greasy, then I would like give them a bath. But doing this process, you don't have to like do all of that, because you sanitize your tubes at the beginning before you start. And then if you do using this process, you're not gonna get much of anything wasted. So pretty much all I have to do after that is just go through and get all of the excess gel or wax off the outside of the tube, and then you label them, of course. So I hope this video was helpful, guys. Again, my name is Ashley, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.